Hello, and welcome to another product pack opening. Not as insane as some of these pack opening videos out there, but the Theros pre-release is done. I've opened my prize packs, and I have got the itch to open more. Unfortunately, stores uh, are not allowed to sell Theros products until Friday. So I have decided to deal with the itch, with the pack opening itch, just in case that's misconstrued, with getting the heroes and monsters dual decks. Now, none of these are random, of course. Uh, for one, they're all set decks, two 60 card decks, meant to essentially fight each other naturally, as being a dual deck is. So yeah, and as you can see, the main, the main stars of the decks are the Sun Titan for the heroes, I guess, and it's all in nice foil. And Parkinus World Eater, which happens to also be a Theros card. Ta-da! Getting around the Theros stuff. So let us open it up and see what we've got. Naturally, you can easily see what is actually in these decks. It's the box itself is pretty nice. It's a shame to throw it out. I may have to find a way to keep it, but probably best if I throw it out. All right, so we have deck boxes. One for the monsters, another one for the heroes. Unfortunately, they seem pretty small, so they would not fit a deck that is fully sleeved. So, not very useful there. And we've got some nice... Oh, they're not... Oh, okay. These are loose. Alright, so Parkanos, nice foil. Shiny. One of the reasons why I bought this. Mostly for the shinies. But having Parkanos as a Theros level rare is actually pretty good. So he also comes with the Theros. It's also is an example of the monstrosity uh, mechanic. So you can go over that another time. I will make a video with the other Theros mechanics here. You have a Sun Titan, also nice and foiled. The art of this thing is amazing. Pretty much the biggest reason why I bought this deck or dual deck. The art is amazing, and in foil, it just looks awesome. I am so tempted to buy more, but I only need one. This will go into my commander deck. As simple as that. So we will go through. Looks like we've got a lot of this stuff here. Tutorials. Let's get these things out of the way. Oh, there's actually a card list, basically. I'm not going to open it full up, but you've got the card list. The name of the cards are here, mana cost, and the set they were from. Or it says notable printing. So it may not have been from that set, but that's where they're noted as being from. So let's get these things away here. And we'll start first with the heroes. And you see a Somber Wild Vigilante. Okay. Let's get this thing open here. Oh, it's already got this little flap here. Okay. Man, I sold a lot of my collection when I quit. And I pretty much got them almost all back. Well, the number of cards I've got anyway. In the past couple months. So we've got, well, you know what? Let's get rid of the lands. We've actually got some nice lands here. So we've got one Griffin token. Really? Okay, just one. Okay, so we got the lands, plains, mountains. So the heroes deck is red white, which interestingly enough is the color of my commander deck. Ha ha ha. So, all good. Sadly, all this stuff, there's no foil lands or anything like that. The only foil really here are the two heroes, or the two main cards. Just the Sun Titan and Parkanos. So, that narrows it down a bit. I've already shown New Benalia, which is enters the battlefield tapped, and when New Benalia enters the battlefield, scry 1, and you add 1 to your mana pool. Now, interestingly enough, this doesn't come from Theros, but Theros has pretty much the exact same land. It's one, well, with the exception that it's a dual land, but the exact same mechanic. Enters tapped, and when it comes to play, you scry 1. This one, however, is just tap white. So I believe there's a white red and white black version. So still pretty cool, and those are rare. I do have one, the blue black one, so I can show that another time. But anyway, let's go through and see what cards of note. Figure of Destiny. This was a weird card when I first saw it, from my Modern Masters packs, but I kind of like it. I think it'll fit well in the commander deck, and in my commander deck in particular. I may just put that in there. Cavalry Pegasus. Nice. Flying whenever Cavalry Pegasus attacks, each attacking human gains flying until end of turn. I haven't seen this in any pre-release decks I played against. So this is a Theros card. How useful it is really depends on how many humans you've got. And yeah, if you got lots of humans, definitely play this. And works definitely fine in this deck, since almost everything is human here, except for this. It's a Kitkin. Whatever that is. Alright, so Fencing Ace. Okay. Thraben Valiant. Sun Sniper. Oh, hey, I haven't seen that mechanic in a while. Alright, so 2 Sun Snipers. I may use this in my commander deck too. True Fire Paladin. I've got a bunch of those in one foil. Oromancer. Alright, Freelands. Anax in Siamede. Legendary creature. Human Soldier. This is also a Theros card. For 3 mana, you get 3/2 with First Strike and Vigilance. Very powerful mechanics. And a powerful heroic ability, which gives creatures you control +1/+1 and trample until end of turn. So it's a big beater, really. So I'll put that aside. That goes into my commander deck too, but probably not immediately. I'll need to make a few cuts. Gust Cloak Sentinel. Novelist of War. 5 to cast, 3/4 with flying. Attacking creatures you control get +2/+0. So basically, it's like an enchantment himself. Awesome. This will definitely make the cut, and he's one of our rares. Kamal Pit Fighter, another rare. 6 to cast, 6/1 with haste. And Kamal Pit Fighter deals 3 damage to target creature or player when you tap him. So you essentially don't actually attack with him. He will just stand back and just ping something for 3. Alright, so pretty cool. Couple of condemns. This looks actually like a pretty solid deck. Ooh, Magma Jet. And the old art of Magma Jet. Me likey a lot. That will be put aside. Ordeal of Perforos. Another Theros card. One of the Ordeals. Pretty good card. Bonds of Faith. Okay. Undying Rage. Smite the Monstrous. Ooh. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Neat. Oh, we do have a second New Benalia. Okay, comes with 2 of those. Comes with a Boros Guildgate. Blar. 2 of those Boros Guildgates. Pyrokinesis. Alright. Winds of Wrath. Oh, I remember this from Tempest. 5 to cast. Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted. They can be regenerated. I think this is in Tempest? Yeah. Wrath is the Tempest plane. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, I remember seeing that, and it's the same art too. So the human deck, or the heroes deck, is pretty solid, or it looks pretty solid. Mostly small creatures, but You I think that's the plan. Now we go to the monsters deck, which I assume is red green, maybe. Yeah, forests and mountains. Mountains. We need a mountain with a cat on it. Ah, there I go. Cats are so meme. The cat's meme in the internet. I've never understood that. Anyway, no, I don't own a cat. Probably should. All right, we'll go through this pretty quick. I don't have. I just realized I droned on a lot in the last deck. Let's do the monsters deck really quick. Um, wow, this is actually pretty good. For one forest, you get 3 mana. Wow. Huh. I think this. Wow. Okay. So for common, I think this was from an old set, wasn't it? Oh well, I don't remember. So a couple of deadly recluses, pretty good. Death reach and death touch, yeah. Satyr hedonist, pretty good too. Generates mana, red mana on its own, but you gotta sacrifice it. Zarta druid. A couple of ogres. Troll ascetic. Where's this set? Where is this from? 3 to cast hexproof 3/2 and regenerate, and with a regenerate. Powerful. Not that big, but I remember that from an older set. I forget where. Couple of minotaurs. Um, oh, there's a big minotaur theme in Theros. This is probably not one of them in Theros, but yeah, because it has bloodlust, it probably doesn't appear in Theros. But there is a nice having minotaurs is pretty good. You might have a minotaur tribal just within Theros. Right, Deus of Calamity. 5 to cast 6/6. Ooh. Trample whenever Deus of Calamity deals 6 or more damage to an opponent, destroy target land that player controls. Holy crap. Okay, well, good luck blocking that. Then you have Conquering Manticore. 6 to cast 5/5 flying. When Conquering Manticore enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature an opponent controls until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste. Aha, neat. Could be game breaker. Ah, Crater Helion. I believe this is from Urza's Saga. 6 to cast with Echo 6. When Crater Helion enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to each other creature. I remember back in Urza's Saga, most people just play this and oh, excuse me, got Crater Helion in my throat. Um, most people just cast this, let it deal the 4 damage, and just let it die the next turn. Free up all 6 mana. This also used to be in sneak attack decks. Again, the same thing. Lands in the table, 4 damage. Lands in the table, 4 damage. And reanimator decks. Comes back from the graveyard, 4 damage. It's pretty good all around. I love this card. Skargan Firebird of Phoenix. 6 to cast 3/3 with flying. And Bloodthirst comes with +1/+1 counters on it. 3 +1/+1 counters on it if you dealt damage before casting it. And it has an ability where it comes back to your hand. Pretty good. Okay. So, a couple of beasts. Trojan Tusker. Skargan Skybreaker. Ooh. Alright. Lots of Bloodthirst stuff here. I don't know which set Bloodthirst was in. So, let's see. Pyroclasm. Oh, nice. Regrowth. Terrifying Presence. Ooh. Destructive Revelry. I had a couple of these in my pre-release for Theros. Don't mainboard these in a pre-release. It ended up being it ended up being dead cards in my hand. I had 2 of these and a Fade into the Mist or something, which exiles enchantments. And my opponent had no enchantments, so dead cards. It's cool because it deals 2 damage. So it's if you're playing against an enchantment heavy deck, this turns into nice burn. Dragon Blood, nice. Volt Charge, more removal. Okay, with Proliferate. Beast Within. Ooh, Fires of Yavimaya. Creatures you control have haste. Oh, nice. Alright, to the lands we got Kazandu Refuge. Enters tapped. When Kazandu Refuge enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Very cool. It's essentially one of the dual lands. Uh, Very nice. And you got 2 of these. Ooh, Land of War Reborn. Land of War Reborn enters the battlefield tapped, add green to your mana pool, and graft 1. So it comes with a 1/1 counter that you can put on another creature when it comes into play. Neat. Get 2 of these. And then finally, Scrag the Rage Bits. Add 1 to your mana pool for a green and for a green and a red, and tap. Target creature gets +1 and gains trample until end of turn. All right. Again, yeah, this deck is definitely monsters. Is well, as you can imagine, is a deck where you just beat your freaking opponent down, while Heroes tends to have a little bit more tricks up their sleeves. Things like you just snipe them, so you just snipe them, try to block them indefinitely. You got Armory Guard, uh, all that stuff. Too bad there are no angels in a Heroes deck. Oh well, I guess it is all Heroes. All right, well, we have some good rares from here. And definitely love the shiny Sun Titan. Oh, can't see it, but I'm drooling right now on my shirt. All right, I'll stop right now. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you all later.